Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
Coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill, Aaron Civale. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Swing and a foul out of play. Into center. Taylor hustling after it. Long run. Nice grab. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Come on, Aaron Judge in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter. He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Civale checks over to first, and he's back. Man at first, one away.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chisholm, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Cuts out it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And Here is Giancarlo Stanton, 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Swing and a foul straight back. Civale, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Gonna count 1 and 2. That's down and in. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. And that misses. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run comes across, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here is Austin Wells.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Now 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. One, 2 now. That one missed. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Taylor pulls that one down, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, And today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Let's go, Mr. Smile. Come on, Francisco.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 down.
That misses the zone, and that's ball three. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jesse Winker. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball. One out, base is empty. Just missed. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter now, Juan Soto. Homered last night, added another hit as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second is offline.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors, free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Here's Pete Alonso, 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Back there, goodbye, home run! His 22nd homer of the year, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down, and now it's Mark Vientos. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Just
That is
indecisive
his
in that at
catcher,
bat. He couldn't
Francisco
commit to the slider. Tried to
Alvarez.
sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now a chance for Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Alvarez matched a homer in his last game. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
new
for the
inning getting
Yankees,
started.
left
Now the left
fielder,
fielder, Jason
Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And downstairs. And a foul ball. That's down and in.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sit him down. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting 8, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Batting
Paul
9,
Goldschmidt
first
now.
baseman, Paul
Didn't play in last
Goldschmidt.
night's game. A little breather for him. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the
Leading
last half of
off
the
for
inning.
the Mets,
Here's the veteran outfielder,
left fielder,
Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Heel back to work. just missed.
Inside.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Ball one, no strikes. Late swing, foul to the left. That misses the zone. And that's ball two. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute
Infielder,
missile, and it almost
Tyrone
becomes self-defense
Taylor.
as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Pitch is in there, 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. And that one way outside. And the count is 1-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. Last
Leading
series,
off
the
for the
pitching
Yankees,
was not
second
good
baseman
as we take a
Jazz
check of the
Chisholm
numbers.
Jr.
Going
Hey.
on.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 strikes.
And that one moves his feet.
That's a ball.
Two and two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And stepping in for
Now
the
batting
Yankees,
third
Pablo
baseman,
Reyes.
Pablo
0
Reyes.
for 1 with a fly out to center. That's a little
Oh, that's
high.
up
And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble
right
so
fielder,
far. I'm
Aaron
sure he'd love to
Judge.
strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Judge in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Hit weakly on the ground. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. So the Yanks go in order. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Francisco Lindor.
That's in for a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's down and in, a slider missed.
2-2 down.
Popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
So digging in, Jesse Winker. The walk and a run scored his first time. And he takes a strike. That's towards center. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan
2 outs,
Soto.
bases empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a slider misses down and away. And there's the automatic. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
3-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He swings and fouls one off. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they'll do it again. Two outs. That one
ball,
way outside,
2 strikes.
and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mets strand 1, and the score stays 3-1. Back now with the
Leading off
Subway
for the
Series.
Yankees, the
On the
designated
4th,
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton to the
Stanton.
plate now. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now 1 and 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations, every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Bellinger batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Splits the plate, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, top half of inning number 4. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot,
Up
just
next,
dominating
for the
these
Yankees,
hitters. It
catcher,
doesn't look like it's a fun
Wells.
at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Wells
Off the plate,
stands
ball
in
one.
here, leaves that one off the inside. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. Just missed. Pitch misses
That's ball
there,
three.
and that's ball 3. On the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball right side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jose Buto preparing to come on if needed. Nunez getting loose as well. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And the
Leading
batter
off
now,
for the
Mark
Mets,
Vientos.
3rd baseman, Mark Vientos.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swing and a miss.
And that pitch count is
strikes.
impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That
Counts
is
1-0.
upstairs for ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up
Now
on the
batting,
inside part of the
left
plate. Couldn't
fielder,
get around on it and catch it out front.
Bravo.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a
Ball
nice
1.
job right there.
Nimmo in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
3-1 is on the way. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that
Now
location.
batting, second
So
baseman.
2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. To second, but way too late. Save there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside corner, got him looking. Mets lead 1, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets.
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jose Butto.
Jose
Still pretty early in the
Butto.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of
Leading off for
him.
the
Best case
Yankees,
scenario might be if he can come in
Anthony
here and
Volpe.
get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Volpe in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
that's out.
moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Goldie takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The Yankees trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. Nimmo going back on it. Gone. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Pablo Reyes. Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
One out and a runner at second. And fouled off. Fought off foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now. Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. It's Aaron Judge now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
There's a strike. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And ball one to Judge.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second.
We got a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Giancarlo Stanton, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back now with the Subway Series. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Heel back to work. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come
Now
out of the
batting,
struggle. We saw
shortstop.
the numbers coming into the ball game.
Lindor.
All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Both 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. That one's got to feel good. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Luis Gil won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Now pitching
Bringing
for
in the lefty
Yankees.
with a left-handed hitter coming up to
Number
hit.
41.
Classic bullpen move right
Tim
here, so
Hill.
we'll see how it works out.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. There's the strike.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And it's even up.
That's inside.
And that one clips the corner.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just excellent location on that
Now
inside
batting,
fastball.
the right
Really
fielder,
locked him up. And it's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Juan Soto now 1 for 2. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. That one
That's ball
misses. 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there. Leiter warming up as well. Up and
Ball
in,
3.
and it's 3-0. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
2 down,
First
base is
baseman,
empty.
Pete
Next is the cleanup hitter for the
Alonso.
Mets, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Bellinger drop step going back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-3.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Two outs, nobody on. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Dedniel Nunez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Stanton now. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's in there. 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter up and loosening in the pen. Young also throwing. Check swing, called strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Wow, short work to sit the packet to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the prop he was dealing with at the plate.
1 down, here comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Taylor pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees,
2
catcher
out, space is
Austin
empty.
Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Come on, Matt. Let's go.
2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just
I
pulling
got a ball,
something
one
out of
strike.
the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And if that's ruled a swing, it's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 3. Back now with the Subway
Leading off for the
Series.
Mets,
Bottom of the 6th.
catcher,
Here's the catcher
Francisco
for the Mets,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Holy Toledo! And they boost their lead. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And that is out of play. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, second
Jeff
baseman,
McNeil up now for the Mets.
McNeil.
Swing and a ground ball. Got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Two down, nobody on. Right side, and that's just foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed
2
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground right side. Jazz tosses to first. That's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
Foul ball there. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly
Now,
for him right there.
shortstop,
Really good swing
Anthony
right there. He got a pitch
Volpe.
that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's
Nope.
a little bit
Ball
low.
one.
The Yankees looking to
1-0.
rally. No outs. Runner on second.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Close
Ball 3.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box.
Now
You
batting,
can see it
the
right
first
there with
baseman,
such tight
Paul
plate discipline.
Skenes.
First and second, no outs. Goldie steps into the box. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
On the ground to first. On to second. They get one. Back to first, and it's over his head.
Now batting, second baseman Jazz Chisholm.
Here's the
Jr.
Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Now ready.
Down the
Third
number
baseman,
2 hitter,
Pablo
Pablo Reyes. 0 for 3 in this one. Fouled off down the right side. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just
Aaron
kept it simple.
Judge.
Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Daniel Nunez departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Mets.
over on the mound for the Mets,
Number
A.J.
33.
Minter.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
0-1's the count.
The tying run at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a
Yankees.
new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Back to the top of the order now.
For the
And the
Mets,
batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Cruz, in his 3rd season, he features a splitter, a 4-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Hey.
Well, He's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now it's going to be Jesse Winker. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Juan Soto. That's in there. Strike 1. And there's a ball. And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
There's a strike.
2.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Goldie to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 7 and the Yankees 4. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And that's outside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here comes Bellinger. There's a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Inside, ball 2.
Ripped on a line to center. Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Austin
2
Wells.
down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 now. That one's
Ball
upstairs. Ball 1. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing across here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mets 7 and the Yankees 4.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
56.
bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Pete Alonso
Leading
up
off
now for the Mets.
First
With this kind of
baseman,
lead, he
Pete
can swing freely,
Alonso.
try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one wrapped foul. Check swing, and that's a ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just
Ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that
Third
final
baseman,
pitch probably could have gone either way. He was
Martino.
hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the next pitch is way outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning going.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Next to hit, Brandon
That's a
Nimmo.
ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. And that one sliced foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Chisholm throws to first, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 7 and the Yankees 4.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. And that one upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer.
Now
Come
batting,
in and
the
just
first
destroy
baseman,
all
Paul
hope.
Skenes.
First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. And this is inside. And that's
2 balls,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded
Second
off his
baseman,
bat and
Jazz
off the warning
Chisholm
track as
Jr.
well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Off the mark there. 1-0. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And no one can get there. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Pablo Reyes stepping in now for the Yankees.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. With the tying run at the plate here in the top of the ninth. And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss up, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'm